make comparisons to how England is going to make comparisons and predictions. However, again, he's such a good manager that I'm pretty sure he's going to tailor the team around. He's going to tailor the team around maximizing the talent that they're currently. He's going to maximize Bellingham. He's going to maximize Kane. And yet again, is the World Cup is what, a year and a half away. Tuchel is the new England manager. All summer long, we've been talking about England and how amazing this team is. In my opinion, the best international team on paper. But they had a problem, a horrible manager in Southgate, who is finally gone. So now they've got Tuchel, and I feel like going towards the World Cup with the development of the likes of Phil Foden, Jude Bellingham, Bukayo Saka, Declan Rice, and etc., with a manager that's a proven winner, I feel like England could definitely win the World Cup. But without wasting any more time, guys, let's get straight into it.
Very excited and honored to be here today as new head coach of England.
Alright, listen up England fans. Thomas Tuchel has just been appointed as the new England manager and it's got everyone talking. The FA has decided to shift gears from Gareth Southgate's tenure, which saw the Three Lions reach back-to-back Euro finals.
Oh, thank God. I was so done with Southgate. I did not mean to post the video so early on, but I was so done with Southgate. So done with him. And the reason is, you've got such a talented squad. You've got a team with players that, when they're playing for their normal teams, they're either the best players in their league or one of the best players in the world. However, when they went on to play with Southgate, they would drop a level or two down. Look at what happened with Phil Foden, for example. Foden was awful during the Euros. Bellingham was all right at times. Harry Kane was also awful. These are three players that could easily be in the top 5 for the Ballon d'Or this year. Foden, I'm talking about talent alone, at least. I'm not talking about any accolades. I'm talking about, in terms of talent alone, you've got Foden, you've got Kane, you've got Bellingham. These are three players that could end up in the top 5 for the Ballon d'Or this year. And Southgate wasn't able to do anything meaningful with them. Yes, they got to the final, but it doesn't mean anything if you don't win. And this is what I believe Tuchel is going to bring to the team. Tuchel is going to put them over the line, because definitely with what we saw with Tuchel, for example, in the Champions League with Chelsea, what he did at Dortmund, like, Tuchel is a manager that wins trophies, and this is what England needed. And also, aside from trophies, Tuchel is just a tactical genius. If you've ever watched any of Tuchel's teams play, he's a tactical genius that can go up against the best of them. The best example you have out there is what he did to Pep Guardiola in the 2021 Champions League final. I didn't think Chelsea were going to win. And oddly enough, I think it was like 2 weeks or 3 or like a month before the final, Chelsea played City in the league and they beat City. So it wasn't a fluke. It was not a fluke, because Tuchel was able to deconstruct the way City played, and he set up a system ready to go on to destroy City, and they did exactly that. And when it comes to international football, you have to be able to make those adjustments on the go. And the Southgate, he wasn't good enough to make those adjustments. Tuchel will be able to, and plus the talent that he has, this England team is going to probably be able to win something. Let's carry on.
In 2020 and 2024, but ultimately fall short due to his conservative tactics and unwillingness to adapt. Tuchel's arrival marks a new era, and with his reputation for tactical versatility and tournament success, the excitement is real. Today, we're going deep into how Tuchel might line up this England squad, from his likely formations to the key players he could use, and how his tactical expertise could finally bring that long-awaited silverware home. Stick around, because you don't want to miss this. First, let's address the appointment itself. The FA's decision to bring in Tuchel signals a bold shift in their approach. Despite Southgate's successes in stabilising the team and leading England to 2 finals, his reluctance to adjust tactics between and during matches frustrated fans and players alike. With Tuchel, the FA is betting on a manager with a proven track record in high-pressure situations, a coach who's not afraid to tweak formations and make game-changing substitutions. Tuchel's resume speaks for itself. Champions League winner with Chelsea, experience in top European leagues, and a reputation for getting the best out of his squads when it matters most. This is a
The FA should have done this 2 to 3 years ago. Let's be honest. The FA should have done this 2 to 3 years ago. First, Southgate should have never been the manager of England. He didn't have the resume to take one of the biggest jobs in international football. And after the major failures he had, he should have been swapped out by a more experienced manager. Anyway, so this was overdue to happen.
huge opportunity for England, and it's got everyone wondering, how will he set up the team? Tuchel's known for his tactical flexibility, and two formations stand out as likely options for England, the 4-2-3-1 and the back three setup. Let's start with the 4-2-3-1, which Tuchel frequently deployed at Bayern Munich and suits England's strengths well. In this setup, Declan Rice would anchor the midfield, providing defensive cover and freeing up Jude Bellingham to...
I'm going to pause here because not that what he's saying is wrong, but here's a caveat. Tuchel is such a good manager that if we try to use his previous tactics on the current England team, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And I'm not saying England won't be able to win. They could definitely win with Tuchel's previous tactics. But what I'm saying is, Tuchel is such a good manager that I'm pretty sure we're going to see a different setup tailored to this England team. Because that's also something Tuchel has done. Yes, he does have his preferences, but Tuchel is also, as we've said this before, Tuchel is also able to make these adjustments on the go. He's able to make these adjustments on whenever it's needed. So yes, we can look back at his previous tactics and make comparisons to how England is going to make comparisons and predictions. However, again, he's such a good manager that I'm pretty sure he's going to tailor the team around. He's going to tailor the team around maximizing the talent that there currently is. He's going to maximize Bellingham. He's going to maximize Kane. And yet again, is that the World Cup is what, a year and a half away. So players' performances are going to go up. They're going to go down. So we don't really know who's going to be playing in that system anyway. So making these predictions where we're more than a year away from the World Cup is just a bit premature. Let's wait. And again, I still think Tuchel is going to tailor the team around the team's strengths. He's not just going to use previous tactics because, again, what's that about?
Push forward and dictate play, similar to how Tuchel used Leon Goretzka's athleticism and creativity at Bayern. But what's really interesting is the potential use.
And there you go. He just used the example of Goretzka. Goretzka, he tailor fitted Goretzka's strengths into the team. So he's going to do the same thing with England.
Cole Palmer. Palmer's recent performances for Chelsea have shown he's comfortable playing in that advanced midfield role, offering versatility, creativity, and technical ability, exactly what Tuchel values in his number 10s. However, Tuchel could also experiment with Phil Foden centrally in this position, given his agility and eye for goal. The choice between Palmer and Foden could depend on the opponent and match dynamics, allowing Tuchel to rotate his playmakers as needed, just as he did with Thomas Müller and Jamal Musiala. On the wings, Bukayo Saka is almost a guaranteed starter on the right. His pace, directness, and ability to cut inside mirror the profile of Leroy Sané under Tuchel's Bayern system. On the left, Tuchel has a promising option in Anthony Gordon. Gordon's work rate and ability to stretch the play wide suit Tuchel's demand.
Hopefully not Gordon. Hopefully by then we can find someone a little bit better. Hopefully not Gordon.
For energetic and pacey wide men. He's not unlike the dynamic wingers Tuchel preferred in Germany and at Chelsea, and this could give England a more balanced attacking edge. What's key here is that these wingers allow Harry Kane to do what he does best, drop deeper, link up play, and create space for Saka and Gordon to exploit behind defences. This fluidity is exactly what Tuchel has utilised in the past, maximising his central striker's vision and passing ability to create chances. If Tuchel opts for a back three, this is where we could see a tactical evolution that matches England's personnel perfectly. John Stones would likely be the central figure in a three-man defence, similar to his role under Guardiola, using his ball-playing ability to initiate attacks.
Again, we'll stop here because, again, I don't know if using Tuchel's previous tactics to where England are right now. I don't think it's the best idea. Not just yet. Also because we don't know where a lot of these players will be in 2 years. But anyways, guys, happy for the appointment, and hopefully he can bring home the silverware. I appreciate you guys watching to the end, and as per usual, I'll see you soon.